Well, hello everyone. First of all, I want to thank God and I want to thank you for allowing me to have the privilege to be on this platform. My name is Saidat Masari, and fun fact, I am a twin. My twin and I actually took the same exact career path. I was born and raised in New Jersey, and then right out of grad school, I decided to move to uh, Texas. And so currently, I am a travel physical therapist and I'm passionate about, helping patients regain their strength, their mobility, and just improving their overall quality of life. I have worked in different settings, and now I've added to my resume, thanks to you. I'm a real estate investor, and I truly believe that both of them like kind of intertwine because in a way, as a physical therapist, I'm transforming people's life, and as a real estate investor, I'm transforming people's property and making it a quality home. So my goal is to make positive impact overall. So yeah, that's a little bit about me.
That's cool. I like how you made that connection between what you're doing in real estate investing, transforming homes, and literally transforming lives as well.
Yeah, that's
And to also think that when you transform homes, you're also transforming lives. You're
yeah,
transforming a community.
right, exactly. So win-win.
It is. Okay, but do you find it kind of weird, like starting out in real estate investing? Did it feel like out of place for you, or what was the experience like for you starting out?
Well, starting out, I would say it was a bit challenging, but I did not take my foot off the gas pedal. I just kept trying and trying, and yeah, finally landed a deal.
Yeah. When did you get started?
Actually, I was actually interested in real estate like when I was actually in physical therapy school. Um, so just a backstory. There was one day I was just like taking a break, just trying to learn more about how to gain wealth. And I honestly decided to open the Bible. And to my surprise, because I also told my brother this, to my surprise, I was like, wow, like to gain wealth, like these are the key things, like invest in stocks, you know, literally buying homes and lands, and God literally whenever you're following his rules and principles, he would literally bless you with land. So I was like, okay, we're truly mandated to occupy. So my goal was, okay, after physical therapy, I'm going to get into real estate, but I need to focus on just that big obstacle. And then I did move to Houston the first year as a travel physical therapist. And then I was staying in Airbnb. So I started getting interested in Airbnb. And then my brother told me that his friend who went to school with us, he got into Airbnb. And so he shared the course with him, but we realized later on that it was missing some information. It wasn't as comprehensive. And so we paid and we tried to figure it out, but it was hard. And I started trying to buy some other courses and I just couldn't put the puzzle together. So my brother was like, you know what, this is not working. And I was still trying. And then I just kind of stopped. And then one particular day this year, I really felt like, I know it may sound crazy, but I really felt like this year, God really wanted me to like just focus, don't travel right now, just focus on trying to become a real estate, going to real estate. And so as I was searching, there was other people who actually messaged me that I followed. And then I ended up finding your video. And so I really felt like it was like God really wanted me to watch that video. And I truly believe that your video spoke to me, and I just immediately bought the course just because I truly like. Oh, sorry, I'm getting a little nervous. Give me a second. Um,
Take a deep
well,
breath.
okay. So,
Just
well,
FYI, everything you've been saying has been making sense. So you've not been rambling or anything, just in case
okay,
you feel like you're talking too fast and you're
okay.
making complete sense. So keep going at
So,
your
the reason why I decided to go with your course compared to other people who actually messaged me on Instagram was because your video literally spoke to me. Like, I was just inspired about how you are, a mother, a wife, and also as you know, in the healthcare field and also running a business. And besides that, you just carry yourself with so much grace and humility. And also, you know, some of your videos, you just show that you um, are okay with embracing your religion. And so that spoke to me. And so I was like, okay, this is who I want to mentor me or coach me. And so that's how I got into real estate. But long story short.
That's amazing. What year, month was that, if you remember?
Okay, that was back in April when I found your video. I stumbled upon your video. So yeah.
April this year?
Yeah, April of this year.
Oh, cool. Okay. Okay. So how about we talk about the current deal? Except you have any questions. If you have any questions for her, for Kenny, please type those questions in the comments and we'll go over them afterwards. So for your current deal, how did you even determine that that was a deal?
Okay. So, like I said, I was trying to find a really good deal. And then after our one-on-one coaching, I started focusing on off-market deals. And so I decided to join more Facebook groups. And so I found I started messaging wholesalers. And so then they started emailing me um, about deals. And so each day when I was at work, I would just go through some of them and then do the numbers and see what makes sense. And so to God be the glory, I found this deal. I did the numbers and then I went to go check it out. And then I also confirmed by sending it to you too as well. So that's how I found the deal.
Okay. And the numbers did make sense. Did
Yes,
make sense.
yes.
Okay, so what was it like? Your purchase you were buying for how much?
So initially the purchase price was actually 127,500. I did try to negotiate it down, trying to use the maximum MAO like offer, trying to see if I can bring it down to 95, but the wholesaler said 110. So I bought the property for 110,000. And also the rehab price is currently 88,000, an estimated 88,000 for the rehab. And then the ARV is 290K.
Okay, so the property was gonna sell for around 290K after,
Yeah, around 290. Yep.
and your estimated profits.
My estimated profit is about 60K. Yeah.
Okay, 60K. Oh, we did see on your deal analyzer around 62.
Yes, yes. Because now that I'm looking at the properties that are being sold, I'm like, okay, you could probably sell from even more than that. So,
Yeah,
but
I know. Yeah, we try to be as conservative as possible, right?
yeah.
I know one of our Q&As where, because also don't want to be out here talking big profits when eventually we know if we already know you're not going to be there, then we want to be where you are right now in your
Okay.
snapshot. And I always ask, what's conservative? What's conservative? I want to go with the most conservative profits.
Yes,
So
yes.
you guys, believe it or not, for everyone that shows up here, any profit we put out there is the minimum they're looking to make, which is very interesting. Right. So how did you find this deal?
Oh, yeah. So, like I said, I found this deal through a wholesaler. Well, initially, like I said,
Yeah.
uh, I created my business page and then I started joining Facebook groups based on our one-on-one coaching. And then I started messaging some wholesalers and some realtors regarding if they can start sending me deals that I'm a real estate investor. And then I told them I sent them my email. And then, like I said, after that, I just started getting a lot of emails from wholesalers and realtors about deals. And so while I was at work working, I would look at the numbers. And so after doing the numbers, I realized that this was a deal. So yeah.
Yeah, cool. Okay. Now I'm talking about funding, like that's like the biggest thing for most people. They're like, I can't figure it out. I don't have money. What did you do for funding? How did you fund this deal?
I funded this deal through using a hard money lender and then also using some of my money. Um, I chose to do that. I mean, it was I didn't have to use my money, but I just decided that instead of the interest rate, just go ahead and use some of my money. So, but I used the hard money lender, and it was 90% um that they were going to pay for the purchase price, and then they'll pay the full rehab.
Okay. Cool. And these lenders are people that already know, by the way, that you're part of the coaching program, right? And
Right.
they're able to give you that kind of deal.
Yes,
Uh,
correct.
So you only came up with 10% of the purchase.
Yes, correct. So to
Okay.
me, that wasn't much. So I was just like, okay.
Yeah, cool. Was it like hard to fund? What was like the hardest part for you if that really happened, or was it really easier than you expected? What was it like? What was it like for funding for you?
Honestly, it was actually, I was surprised. I was surprised that was easier than I expected. But I believe that's also thanks to you. I also think it was also having a good, me having a good credit kind of helped, so yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. Well, thanks to your connection. So,
Yeah, but by the way, they would do for those particular people with under or within our affiliation, they would be at 640 for us. So 640 FICO and up. And of course, if you have less than 640, then we have other people with whom we have affiliate partnership as well that can help carry the deal, move the deal forward. Um, and if you had like completely poor credit score, there are definitely other ways to get deals done if you didn't have a great credit. Okay. So I know you've talked about the program and all, but like, what were like some tools that were helpful for you from
okay.
the coaching? What was really helpful for you?
Um, like I said before, I believe the fact that it was just really comprehensive. It's really fully packed compared to the one I've, bought in the past. And I'm not trying to be biased. I truly do feel like it has everything that you need to um, immediately start your business as a real estate investor. But some other resources includes just from the start, the organized step-by-step guide, just to give you an organization on like, okay, this is by this week, you should, start with your LLC. By this week, watch these videos, make sure after each week, have a one-on-one coaching as well with you. That has really helped me. I like the fact that it's very organized. And then another thing that also has been really helpful is just the group coaching, because you literally sacrifice your time besides just the group coaching. After that, like, even though it's supposed to be an hour, you literally take the time to help everyone, and you're really patient. So good, thanks to you. And then yeah, I think, oh wait, I like the fact that we can always go back if we don't have time or we're at work or something comes up, that we can always go back and watch the group coaching class. So yeah, those are the things that helped.
Cool. There's some comments or questions in the comments here. Are you presently in Houston? Okay, did we say where you're from? I don't know if we skipped that part, but if you want to tell us a little bit about that.
Okay. Um, okay, I'll just reiterate. So I was born and raised in New Jersey. But right out of once I graduated from grad school, I actually stayed in Philly. I went to grad school in Philly. But then once I graduated, I did go to school. I mean, I did start working in Houston, but now I'm currently in Dallas, Texas.
Mm-hmm. Okay, how much was the rehab? 88,000. How much of your own money did you have to put up? Someone is asking.
Okay. So I only put the down payment, which was about 14,000. So yeah.
Okay. If you didn't have that 14,000 in your accounts, are there like ways that you could have come up with
Yeah.
100% funding?
Yes. Another resource that I didn't mention that I think has been really helpful even overall is the Telegram. Um, the fact that we can all come together, ask questions, help each other out if we need funds or anything. So I think that's pretty cool. And the fact that this is just a life training course, I think that's also helpful because at the end of the day, you don't want to buy a course and then 5 years down the line, things change. This, the economy evolve. The fact that I can continually, communicate with you, I think that's also pretty cool. So yeah.
Yeah, it's a lifetime community. That's amazing. I also admit that that is amazing. And we're pulling it off pretty nicely. It doesn't exist. I haven't seen anywhere where, people do that, but we do that proudly by God's grace. And you guys are doing amazing. So it's very encouraging when we see you guys doing great. It makes us see that all the work and all the effort we put in on a day-to-day basis is not in vain. And
Yeah.
that alone is a big payoff for us. So we enjoy the community, we enjoy building people, and look how much you guys come together and do deals. You guys are watching out for each other. You're going to each other's projects. You're partnering on different things. It's just a joy to see that. And I can't even wait to see you guys at the summit. If you have not registered for that summit, you guys are missing out big time because of the quality of people that will be at that summit. Literally, basically 90% of people in that summit are already doing deals. Okay, so if you want information about the summit, definitely type summit in the comments so we don't leave you out. Type summit and we'll take it up from there. And Meg is going to reach out to you and register you if you wanted to be a part of it in November 7th to 9th. It will be a physical meeting. We will be in the same room. We will be chatting. We will be making a lifetime connection. So make sure you are a part of it if you haven't registered already. Okay. So as far as her being in Houston, is it Houston or Dallas?
No, I'm currently in Dallas. I was in Houston
Yeah.
for currently in Dallas. Yes. The
Yeah.
property in Dallas. Yes.
The property is in Dallas. And I see that you've been like quite active. I know some people had mentioned your name within the Dallas area. What's that community like? Like, how are you guys rolling? Do you like the community, or what's your experience so far with the Dallas folks?
It's actually been pretty beautiful. Like everybody has been really generous and just literally willing to help each other. I have met with a few people in person when we went to go look at two deals for two other investors. So, and then I have been speaking to um another investor who also is working on her property. And so we all have just been helping each other, just sharing information that's going to be helpful, anything that to avoid. And so, yeah, it's been really cool. I think I'm excited to also see them at the summit as well. So, yeah.
Yeah. In Houston area, Dallas area alone, I think we're like, you guys are over 20 people. And then we have another group of people around the Houston area. Like we have the people in like different markets. In Maryland, also we have another close to 30 people. Like in different states, we just really all over the US. We have Canada, we have UK. Anyways, it's just good. And seeing how we're building this community is very, very impressive. You guys are doing amazing doing that. People are just selflessly giving into the community. You're a
Yeah,
new investor and you see an older person who's just effortlessly giving you, well, no, I wouldn't even say effortlessly. They are making a lot of efforts.
yeah, yes.
Helping
And
other people, guys.
I just also wanted to add the fact that it's always cool to be able to work with like-minded individuals that's also eager, um to just be better and just, build generational wealth. I mean, the fact that I can communicate with someone and they can share information about, okay, what's contractor to use, what to do and not what to do. So I just love the fact that I'm able to also share information with any newbie that's also coming in who has also reached out. So yeah, it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, cool, cool. I like that. Here in the comment that says, someone says, this is so exciting. Yes, it is. Samantha is asking, were there any other closing costs aside your down payment? Of course, I'm sure you had. So do you remember like what figure your closing costs were at?
Oh no, that was the closing cost. It was about 14,923 and some change.
Oh,
Now, of course, if you're working with a wholesaler, there's always the estimated money deposit, which I had to pay. That was mine was about 5,000, but of course it varies based on, it just varies, depends.
Okay. And so would that be aside the down payments?
Yes, the 5,000 was aside the down payment.
Okay, cool. Okay, is that clear? All right, so I think we're actually kind of wrapping up here, but if you had to give like one big advice to anyone, especially like people who are still like, I don't know whether I should be in real estate investing or not, now that you've kind of crossed over from where you used to be, working on your first deal with this huge profit, like we know it's not easy, right? Nothing good comes easy. So if you had to give advice, do you think their fears are legitimate, or do you think it's exaggerated? Or what are your thoughts so far, and what kind of advice would you give?
Okay. So I did watch the other videos, and I would agree that first, you want to have the right mindset. It's truly your mind. And then another uh, in person who also spoke said it was more fair. You want to break that fear. But my advice that I would want to add to that is just making sure that you have the right mentor. I think in life we all need mentors. We all should continue to learn. We need a coach, and so just having the right mentor will help you move up to the next level that you're looking for. And so don't be fearful. And also just be positive. You got this. Don't give up. Just keep trying, and trust me, you will land a deal. So yeah, that's my best. That's
Thank
my
Thank you so much for that. And thank you for your time. If you're looking to get started or to join the community, definitely type inner circle in the comments. Type inner circle in the comments. Is there anything do you have a page, like a Facebook page that you like to promote today for people to like and follow you, Kenny? And maybe even potentially follow your progress on the rehabs and stuff. Do you have that?
I do have my page. I haven't posted it. I know you said we should, so I will
What's
start.
the name of the page though?
The name of the page. Oh Lord have mercy.
It's okay.
Okay,
Just, oops, I think we lost you.
sorry. Oh,
Okay, come back on
oh,
here.
I'm here. I'm here.
Okay, cool. You can't
Okay.
leave. Okay, that's fine. If you can at some point put that page name in the comments.
Okay.
Okay, so we can follow you and like you and just follow your progress. At any point in time, definitely feel free to come back on here and post about what you're doing and your progress. And we really want to see the finish line of that project and maybe even your final numbers eventually, just to help us stay motivated
Okay.
and follow your journey. And with this, we've come to the end. Type inner circle if you're looking to join our inner circle and be a part of this. And also in the comments, type summits in there if you're looking to also join our summit in November. You don't want to miss that. It's like a free ticket for you if you're not in coaching. So whether you're in coaching or not, it's a free ticket. And Kenny, I'm gonna have to let you go so you can go calm down, get home, relax. And everyone, have a great night
All right.
and see you on the next one. Bye.
Bye.